Hey, what's up, fellas? This is Kevin Hill. I'm with ALM365. I'm a Christian, a husband, a father, and a dog collector. Those of you on video, you can see back here. Got my dog crates. My guys are all back here in the room with me. If you follow the Instagram or the Facebook page, you know I put up a little post yesterday, late last night, that just said I was disheartened and that there'd be a video today, and this is that video. The situation is this. I'm part of a few dad pages on Facebook. There was a question asked on one of those pages. A mom found a boy looking at pornography. Their particular situation didn't matter, but the question ended up being, what are your thoughts? How do you handle this with whatever age your kids might be? As a dad, how do you handle this? Comments absolutely blew me away. I was, I remember. I'm 43, and I remember when you first found the porn, there was a level of excitement. If you continued to be the porn kid, you were the kid that always had it or was always associated, whatever it was. It was shameful. It was embarrassing. It was abnormal. It was not okay. When I was a kid, when I was in junior high, when I was in high school, it was always like that. The question was asked, and the guys on this page, they were joking about it. It's natural. As long as he doesn't become nasty and it become like his whole identity, as long as he still has friends and a social life, don't worry about it, totally normal. Just on and on. The same, people even asked, what was he looking at? So, for research purposes, wink wink, nudge nudge. You'll never hide it, it's everywhere, so let it go. My son's too young for that right now, but I'll just tell him, don't, what did he say? When the time comes, they'll be told it's unrealistic and nothing wrong with self-care, but don't expect life to be that way. I just don't get it. I said, look, all joking aside, it's destructive, it's addictive. There are severe consequences. Help him find a way away from this, a way out of this. And except for one other person, there was a backlash. There was it might be for some people, but if it's going to be destructive for them, then other things will be destructive for them. So don't worry about it. Or coffee and fast food are also bad for you, but properly handled, it's fine. There was one person that said, look, it's not natural, it's not normal, it's highly problematic, and especially on a developing mind. And I think the one supportive comment actually made me a little more sad than the dozens of complacent, supportive, normalizing comments. I think the one supportive comment made me more sad because it pointed out that on a developing mind, it's even more problematic. If we don't even come at this from a biblical perspective, which at Act Like Men, that's what we are about. We want to approach every situation, look at everything, and who was I designed to be by who I was designed by? And in the Bible, God tells me, this is who you were designed to be, and if you pursue this, you will be okay. You may not be the richest, you may not be the most well off, or none of that. I'm not health and wealth kind of proponent, but you will have peace about yourself and within yourself. You will have purpose and fulfillment in a way that no matter how much the house costs that you're laying down in at night, for that time in the dark when you're alone, you know whether you're happy or not. You know whether you're fulfilled or not. And I'm willing to bet that most people who that's their aim and that's their chase, they're not. Now, I'm also not saying that if you live biblically, you can't have abundance in certain things and wealth and things like that, because you can. I know some very biblical men who are also very successful, financially successful men. So, anyway, off of that, if we don't come at this from the biblical side of this, from the moral side of this, if we just look at the studies, even that says that this is absolutely the worst thing that's out there. It's compared, addictively, it's compared to heroin. It is over and over and over. It talks about how it rewires and redistributes the chemicals in the brain. It has the same effect on the brain that smoking has on the lungs, or that heroin has on the brain. This will wreck you. And even if you're, well, I'm successful, I'm in a relationship, I'm whatever, it won't be the relationship that it could be. It will, over time, it will immediately and over time grind away at that woman you're in a relationship with, guys. If you're this young and being rewired and having the chemicals in your brain thrown off that way, I don't know what the harm is. It's immeasurable. As a dad to a little girl, and thinking about, these guys are saying, I just tell my boy, don't get addicted to it. Like he got addicted because it was his choice, that was his option. No. These are the boys that are going to grow up around my daughter. These are the parents of the boys whose girls are going to grow up and view themselves in a destructive way, and then apply peer pressure onto my daughter because she was hopefully shielded from this, and hopefully her heart was protected from this, and hopefully the job that my wife and I do keeps her in a place that she believes this is wrong, and she knows why, both morally and scientifically. There's no way around it. I don't want a way around it. Guys, this is our big fight. This is the beginning. If you have people that have normalized pornography, that are sitting around making decisions about other people, pornography is proven to desensitize you to other people. Well, now you're making decisions about other people from a place of less sympathy, of less empathy, of less relatability. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys today. I just wanted to put this out there. We're going to be more active in putting out recordings on Anchor, which goes to all the podcast stations. We're going to be more active in putting up videos on YouTube that will also be on Instagram and Facebook. And, we're ActLikeMen365. That's our email address, actlikemen365@gmail.com. or you can reach me directly at kevin@actlikmen365.com. But let us know what you're struggling with. If this is a problem for so many men. And the thing is, we talked about it at one time, the statistics, there is a growing percentage of men in the church, self-proclaimed Christians, that view pornography as okay, normal, fine, no big deal. We, as men who are striving to be biblical men, if this is something you have a problem with, reach out to a friend. Have a really uncomfortable conversation and go, hey, I look at porn. And your friend should go, tell me about it. What weird stuff are you into? Okay? Let's pray about it. Let's read about it. When you have an issue, let's have a burger. Let's have a beer. Put it down. Feed your mind. You get to choose what you feed it. You have a little device. It's in your hand, probably most of the day. Through that device, you can access almost all information from the entirety of history. So you can feed your mind anything you want, or you can numb it. You can grow, or not. And it's not really a you can grow or just stay still. You can grow or not. If you're going one direction or the other, everybody is all the time. Guys, this has got to be our fight. This has got to be the thing where, maybe you don't know if your buddies are into it or not. Ask them. Hey man, you look at porn? Why? If they say yes, why? Press them on it. Grow out of this together. Support one another. We always say that it's not our, it's not just our title. It's not just our, the name of the group isn't just Act Like Men. It's a call. It's a challenge. Can you today, right now, act like a man? Can you do the thing that you're supposed to be doing? The thing that you were built and designed wonderfully and fearfully designed to do. Be watchful. Stand firm in the faith. Act like men. Let all that you do be done in love. That's it. It's simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. Be watchful. And this is where you watch. Don't let this into the lives of the people you love. Stand firm in the faith. If you're the one voice against 100 that's saying it's not normal, it's not okay, it's not. Doesn't matter if there's 100 against you. Stand firm in the faith. Act like men. Stand up. Say it's not going to happen while I'm here. It's not going to happen around the people that I love. It's not going to happen to the people that I love. And let that be your guiding light. Let all that you do be done in love. When you correct a brother, when you correct a child, when you confess to your brother or to your wife or to your whoever you're going to, do it in love. Let all that you do be done in love. Confess in love. Correct in love. It's hard. This is like every other problem. I'm angry. I call my buddy. We have some laughs. Talk about other things. Talk about why I'm angry. And he tells me, it seems rational. When I know it doesn't. This is the fight, guys. This is where it's at. And if we don't if we don't fight this one, if we don't fix this one. This is the snowball. There's going to be a message preached this coming Sunday. By Aaron Powers at Compass Church. So the Facebook page is Compass Church SA. The Facebook or the YouTube page is Compass Church SA. This Sunday, Aaron Powers is preaching a message and he's going to talk about a sin snowball. This is where that snowball starts. In private, in the dark. If this is the thing you're tied up in, it's not normal. It should be embarrassing. Let someone help you put it down. Guys, I love you. Thank you for your support. Write to us, actlikemen365@gmail.com. Write to us. Let us know, what are your issues? How have you handled things like this? How have you and your friends, or you and your spouse, or you and your kids, how have you addressed it? Let us know. We appreciate all the views, we appreciate the likes and the clicks and all those things, but we most are in it for the interaction. And that's the part that's important. That's the part that's why we're here, to help one another along. Because more and more we're becoming the drowned out voice, and we need to stand together. We need to be that voice together, and we need to help one another project that voice. So, have a great week. Stay tuned. More to come.